many things that I need to prepare. It's not even funny.
Don't worry. Take your time.
But hi, y'all. Yeah. Welcome to the call session thing.
Well, the background is...
How's everyone doing today?
Wait, I'm not supposed to show that yet. Crap.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. There's nothing there yet to see.
I saw that.
I did too.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
That is a chunk
Chicken,
of chicken.
Chicken ate a few too many chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Cannibalism?
Cannibalism.
Yeah.
No.
Chick cannibalism.
Okay.
It's not... I just realized my logic is flawed. No wonder why I'm brain dead. I was gonna say, it's not cannibalism if you're not one of them. Well, I mean, if you're not a chicken nugget, then it's not really cannibalism, now is it?
Technically, you're right.
Perfect.
Technically.
So chickens can eat chicken nuggets as long as they're nuggets and not chicken.
But if the dinosaur chicken nuggets, it's fine.
Ah, yes.
Because chicken nuggets can't eat other chicken nuggets. Only a chicken can eat chicken nuggets.
This is so true. Alright, so... as far as I know, I'm, well, not ready, but I can't change anything else. So, welcome all, one and all. We have Tanya, we have Stars' brother in the background. Hi, Joey. We have Jack, admin, and Foosh. And we're all here, and we have me, but nobody cares about me. So welcome all to an exciting
yes,
episode.
Who cares about the most important part of this?
Yeah, who cares about the one who's frantically trying to get everything set up and failing?
My brother said hello, but I had it muted while I was talking to him for the character stuff.
What did you say?
I said my brother said hello to everyone, but I didn't tell him I had my side muted.
Oh, gotcha. Is it
Foosh, there's a lot of background noise coming from your mic.
I am sorry. I apologize.
Like, can you enable push to talk or something? Or?
Maybe. Or I can actually just get my mic because I was too lazy to get it.
If that ain't a mood.
Okay. Sorry if I'm a little jittery or whatever. I was literally outside for the past 4.5 hours, and it's like raining and cold and windy, so I'm like refrigerated right now, and I'm trying to like
Ouch.
Warm up. So I'm actually like teeth chattering kind of right now, and I might seem like I'm really nervous, and that is also related to unpreparation, but like I prepared as much as I could, so that's fun.
You did your best.
Yes, I'm ready to go. So, when we last left our heroes, Anamorpholy and Jack... No, sorry, I'm using character names and real names. Basically, the people who were here, which is Jack, YMCA, and Tanya, took down the hooded figure. They had set a trap for the hooded figure and managed to knock him down, along with the 3 adventurers who had knocked out Calcitra and tried to take him to give him to the hooded figure for their payment. And you guys all joined in the fight and took him down. So all of you were there, even though just the guys and Tanya were actually like doing the session. I know Foosh and Stars weren't around for that part, but your characters were still there and they still helped. So now all of you have just taken down all these figures. You knocked out the hooded figure after he said that he had the animal people in his mansion in the woods to the west. But he didn't give you terribly much information before you knocked him out. So he is now knocked out. The hooded figure is lying at your feet at your mercy, and along with the 3 adventurers who you took out with non-lethal damage, all of them are just unconscious on the ground, along with Calcitra, who's also unconscious. It's midnight. You're standing in the middle of the grassy field. There's that cart that I told you about, and the rock, and the forest nearby, misty forest with just a small wisp of mist in the distance. And crickets are chirping, frogs are croaking. What are y'all doing? Last thing that happened was you knocked out the hooded figure, and he was like, blah, blah, my boss is mean and stuff. And you wanted information about where the creatures had been taken, or not really creatures, but people of Anamorpholy's tribe. They had been taken to his mansion, he said. which is to the west somewhere. Ricard, you're hearing a jingling and like struggling sound happening in your bag, by the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Do you wait? Okay, Rickard, do you still have that fairy in your fairy with on you?
Oh, I forgot about my fairy. Yeah. Maybe. Do they need to breathe?
What is
Yeah,
this?
I think I agree.
Just living, breathing.
Maybe, so-
Living being. Breathe.
I could just poke some holes in the bag.
Is it an airtight bag?
Rip it and fly out. What are you gonna do?
Okay, can I just grab the bag? I'm just gonna grab the bag from him.
You're just gonna grab it off his back?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ricard, are you okay with this? Do you want to like?
Yeah. You could just open the bag.
Yeah, I mean, opening
It's
it
on my
works.
back, so it's like I gotta take it off, turn around, just open it.
All right.
You had a
Yeah, I'll
fairy in
open the
there
bag.
this whole time?
I forgot about that.
Now I'm very concerned for my tribe's safety.
They're concerned for whose safety?
Everyone's safety.
I'm very sorry. So,
Well, a
Jack, what are you
single thing
doing?
about my safety?
Are you like wrenching the bag open?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you wrench the bag open and you take a peek down, you see that the fairy is just kind of like pinned underneath whatever objects Ricard has in his bag. So like a couple little objects have tumbled over and pinned it beneath it, and the little fairy's like just struggling, trying to get out, and seems to be
Well, obviously, like
wedged
I'll
with the
pull it.
wings.
I'll pull it
The
out.
wave angle. Yeah, okay. So you reach in gently and pull out the little fairy. I'm hearing an echo. This is like a speech jammer. Whoa.
Who is that?
I don't know
Stars?
who's
Background
mic
noise
that
coming
is.
from stars.
I'll mute it when I'm not talking.
Yeah, start.
Okay,
Just go push
sorry.
to talk.
Is it using your good mic, Stars, or is it using your other mic? I thought...
Using the good mic.
Oh, it is using the good mic? Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah, it's probably because it's like right by the laptop, maybe.
Mm,
Do you
gotcha.
have like headphones
Headphones?
or earbuds that you can use for that?
I would say so, but my brother's listening in, so that wouldn't really work.
That's a good point. What I had to do...
So basically what I can do with the good mic is I can mute it from the mic, so I can just click the button when I need to speak.
You could always get one of these little adapters. I got this at the dollar store. It just turns a single audio jack into two, so you could always like plug in two earbuds at once. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know if
have
you
one of
guys...
those that like turns into 4 audio jacks. You want me to like Amazon mail that to you?
Whoa.
Well, not mail it to Amazon, but
Mail it to the Amazon jungle. Good plan.
please don't bring that up. Not now.
What?
Soon.
Please don't bring that up.
Oh.
Please don't. Please.
I forgot about... Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Alright.
I want to search this Francis.
Okay.
I don't remember his name right now, but I want to search him.
Yeah,
I think
apparently
it
his
was
name is
Francis,
Francis. Yes.
Yeah. I want to search him and take his stuff.
See, this is why he wears a hood. He's kind of insecure about his name and his like appearance or whatever. So you wanted to search his pockets and stuff. I think you guys already did
I
that,
think
or
we did.
Yeah, I think you
Did
guys
we? I don't
already
remember
did
if we
that
did.
last session, and you searched through the 3 adventures stuff as well, and you stole their chainmail
Okay,
and
yeah,
other
I
stuff.
remember that.
Yeah, so I don't think there's anything left that you cared about.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jack, you gently pull out the fairy, and the fairy is like brushing himself off, or herself off, sorry, and looks pretty annoyed, looking around and like looking down at the body. Just confused.
The fairy's like, oh, there's a bully here. Oh, wow.
Oh, well, sucks to be them, I guess.
Wait,
What did
am
you say?
I present for all of this? Or
Yeah,
am I-
Sucks to be them, I guess.
All of you are here. All of you are conscious and aware of what's going on.
Except Calcitro feels bad.
Yeah, because he chose on the ground, just unconscious. What do you intend to do with these guys? By the way, like the bad guys.
Kind of want to say just leave them since we're just gonna head straight to the mansion anyway.
You could.
I think last time I said I disarmed them all. Like I
I
stole their
believe-
weapons.
I believe you did.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, I think you did. I don't know. I
Okay,
unfortunately
so to be
didn't write
clear,
that
do
down.
we know where his mansion is?
No, you knocked him out before you got more details. He just said it was to the west. But the
Can we
little
take it?
fairy,
Are you sure? Because my note says to the east.
I might have misspoke, but it is definitely to the west.
Okay. I don't have many notes, and the one note I have is east.
Okay, I'm really sorry if I did say that. I might have misspoke, but it is to the west, like northwest. He didn't say northwest, but it's northwest.
Okay.
Yeah. So the fairy is just kind of like peeking over Jack's or Stuart Lore, sorry, hand and looking down at the hooded figure, and is kind of like nervous and scared, kind of backing away from that. Then you can notice like the little tinge of red on the tips of their wings is like beginning to spread just a little bit more. Not enough to the point where she's like incapacitated, but it's spreading again.
That doesn't look natural.
Yeah, you don't say. I say to the fairy, it's alright, he's unconscious.
He
He's not
doesn't
a
look
danger
not
right now.
healthy though.
Everyone's talking at once.
I don't know what's
apologize.
happening now. There's delay.
Me neither.
Okay, one at a time. Jack, what are you saying?
Okay, I said to the fairy, it's alright, he's unconscious. He's not a danger right now.
She kind of nods and like pulls her wing around like a little blanket to.
Oh.
Okay, that's cute.
And
Hug.
what were the other people saying? I think Stars tried to say something, and Boosh and Tanya at one point. Fush, you
Honestly,
go
I
first.
forgot what I was going to say, so
You were saying that does not look healthy.
I can't remember the context of it, Keith, so don't worry.
The fairy.
Sorry, I'm tired, sorry.
Okay.
Same.
You saying because the fairy's wings were changing color that it was unhealthy?
It doesn't look healthy.
Yeah, most
But
of
I
his
think
body.
you said that doesn't look natural.
See,
Yeah.
it seems like a mood kind of ring kind of thing, I guess.
Well, most of its body has like a healthy blue glow to it, like a blue shimmer, whereas the very tips of the wings are like a red kind of glow, almost like some kind of magic. And I think you guys did a detect magic on it earlier to determine that it was some kind of like corruption.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, Fush?
Oh, I was just wondering if I should use Spare the Dying on anyone.
Oh.
I don't know who's not. And
Well, they all did use specifically non-lethal damage, so all these people are unconscious but not dead. Well, Calcitro's just kind of there. As far as you know, he's fine, but he's knocked out too.
He's like the Kyle of this.
I know.
Maybe he should be put under the Kyle Protection Squad.
So, yeah.
So what's your plan for now? What would you guys like to do next?
Well, we can't leave Francis? What kind of name is that? Well, we can't leave this guy here to haunt us again. We need a I don't know, bring him with us and make sure he can't do anything more to hurt
I'm
anyone.
in the basement.
And where are we gonna find a basement?
There's always a basement.
Yeah.
Everything's a basement
We
if you
can go to
believe.
Monkey Man and hide him in his house.
Oh, no.
I don't
I
think
was
he's
just gonna
really
suggest that.
appreciated.
Don't bring me into this.
Hey, Ethan, here, we have dead bodies for you. They're not dead,
Just
though.
rock up to the door.
Well,
You got a basement?
why don't we
Do you
just
have
leave him with the
any
cartel?
sort of dungeon-like room in your secret hideout place that we can use / borrow?
We could just leave him with the cartel.
Is that smart to do, though?
Well, seeing as I work for the mafia boss herself, if these certain lowlives do anything or let him go, you're gonna have a very hard time. Just imagine everything being taken from you.
Okay, one, 1, yeah, we should probably just leave him with the cartel. 2, we're helping out the mafia here.
Yeah, we should leave with
You
the
like
mafia.
some
Wait,
Godfather
mafia?
level? Hey, mamma mia! Let's shoot some bad guy and make some drug. Is this the kind of mafia we're dealing with?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, first of all, our mafia is not like that. Second of all,
Whew, okay.
Jacqueline does have a merciful streak. So,
Yeah, so it's like everyone in The Godfather.
Yeah.
Like, they have
Find a
humanity.
dead horse head in our bed.
well, seeing as we're fighting the same enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Good point.
Besides, this sounds like more than just your problem. This is everyone's problem. I mean, look at the fairy.
The fairy kind of looks up, huh?
What
Can I
happens
hold the fairy? Just to make sure she doesn't pass out and die.
You can hold the fairy if you want. Jack's currently holding her.
And I mean, if it might be the fairy in my tribe next. Well, it might be us now. Then who's gonna be next? You? Your family? This is bigger than all of us. And we need to do something about it.
Well, I mean, we can't just go around killing people.
I mean, we can, but I don't.
Oh, no, let's not. I started going with that theory in the beginning, but like that's clearly not a good idea.
But it's not a good idea to let them get away with it, I guess.
Nope.
The
No,
fairy
we
kind of
can't.
like holds up her hands and like motions handcuffs and points at the little guy.
I agree.
That's a good idea. Yeah, let's
We don't
handcuff
just
this
have
guy.
handcuffs
Yeah.
on hand.
Do we have any rope?
Boom,
got rope.
shoo.
I'm pretty sure some of us would have some rope.
I've got rope.
I
Yep, you guys have rope. Multiple.
You
people
willing
on
to
rope.
use it to tie up these people? Or just the hood guy?
Yeah, just tie up the hooded guy.
The other
Alright.
people, they're not worth our time. We can
They're
beat
not
them
worth
up.
it.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like
They're
the
just
other
for
guys
hire.
are just adventurers that were hired. So it doesn't seem like they're specifically evil or
Can we
like.
just tie him up and
terribly
like throw him in the
important
main road and then just?
I thought you were going to say throw him in the river.
I thought he was
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
that's
that
a
too.
good idea.
I mean, if we throw him in the river, then it's not really our fault if he dies, because, you know, he could get himself out, sure.
I mean, he is unconscious, so.
I mean, the
Hard to
one
get
might
yourself
wake
out of
him
a
up,
river
so...
when you're drowning.
The one might wake him up, and how would we get a guilty conscience if we don't know if he's awake or not?
Wow.
We have
That's
hands the moment he wakes up, knock him out again.
Wake up, Lieutenant. It's me, Connor.
Thank you for that reference.
28 stab wounds.
So, what are you guys doing? Would you like to tie up this man, and what are you going to do with him after you tied him up? It doesn't take very much effort. You take a couple minutes and you just wrap the rope around him. Whose rope are you using, by the way?
We can use my rope.
Alright. All 50 feet of it, or just the length of it?
What?
You can always-
You don't need 50 feet to tie up a man.
Yeah, so.
Maybe like 5?
No,
Yeah,
10.
Can we just tie up his hands and his legs? Like, we don't need to go
Mhm.
crazy now.
Well, yeah. You can hog tie him.
You want a hog time? Like, one length of rope tying around his ankles and his wrists together?
Sounds
Sure.
perfect.
Sure. And are you gonna, like, cut the rope so you have some rope with you and you leave some rope tied around him? Or are you just using the whole length of rope to tie him? Or how are you
Oh,
managing
I'm
it?
I think
Yeah,
we
I'm just
should
gonna use a
maybe
little bit of
tie him
rope.
to something so it's like something else he can't get away, maybe.
Yeah, my question is basically just, are you cutting the rope so that you
Yes.
you still have
Yeah.
some and you're using some for this?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you can keep like 40 feet of your rope and use 10 feet for this. And you hog tie this man while he's still unconscious. He puts up no resistance.
Alright. So, I do not suggest we bring him with us. just mainly for the fact that he could most likely alert whoever's running his mansion for him of our presences, and that will not be good. So I say we leave him.
This guy knows magic. Either way, there's going to be some traps. So
Yeah, but how willing will he be to alert us, or maybe even lead us into one of his traps? We can't trust him.
Also, if we take him with us, it'd be like an extra weight we don't need to carry.
Exactly. See? You're sensible. So I don't think we should bring him with us. We should probably leave him with the cartel. And I'll send a message to Jacqueline letting her know that I got this guy she can have a lovely chat with. And then she can handle things from there.
I feel like we should probably bring him to a spot that's secluded and no one else is around. Because just in case he wakes up and starts, calling for help or backup, so he doesn't have anyone to help
But then
him.
he might have the opportunity to escape. And we can't have that. He might know of other locations.
all right,
Yeah,
20 minutes have passed. Let's just give him to the cartel. Right now, our
I
focus
agree
is
with
like saving these people who have been like taken, right?
Yeah, that's our priority. We need to get to them as soon as possible.
All right.
Well, I'm pretty sure if someone's watching him, then we might have a good chance of him not escaping when he wakes up, so it's probably sensible if we left him with the cartel.
I'm glad we all agree.
Yes.
I think. Do we all agree? Anyone who says otherwise, speak now or forever hold your silence.
All right.
All right, we all agree. Cool.
So it sounds like you are wanting to not bring him with you, but you want to go save these people as soon as possible. And you wanted to leave him.
We take him to the cartel, like leave him there, and then head to the mansion.
Okay. Are you taking him like to the mafia in Tanya's or Anamophile's main town, or just in the underground area that you guys were in earlier?
I say we leave him there to hold him.
Okay.
Just to hold him there for now until we get back. Well, until I get back. And yeah, because we need to get to these people as soon as possible. We don't have that much time.
So should we send like a couple of us to put him to the cartel and the others start heading the way? That would probably be smart.
But then that would be like splitting the party, and then how long are we going to be waiting for the rest of you?
That's true. I don't know. Is anyone fast enough?
You know, you never split the party. Anyone knows that song?
I don't know that song.
I'll link you guys later. Right, anyway.
So are we all gonna take him there then?
Just really quickly, I would suggest.
Yeah, it's not that far. It would take 10 minutes to walk there. Yeah. Well, of course, carrying would be a little bit more cumbersome, but yeah, you can easily just walk to the.
Anomaly just easily like grabs him, hauls him over his shoulder, like.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Roll me strength anyway. Just because you're lifting a whole person over your shoulder.
Oh, come on, 10.
You struggle a little bit. You might need someone to help you with that.
Just showing off.
He's heavier than he looks. Because he eats.
Who's holding the ferry right now, by the way?
I think.
I was.
Oh.
I think.
I just was curious. So, is anyone going to help Tanya lift these, or help Anomaphily lift this?
I would, but I don't know if I could, because I'm like probably
you are 2 feet tall. That would probably make it more difficult than.
I can try.
Yeah,
no,
steer lower.
Right.
Roll strength to help.
Right.
Alternately, you could just have Tanya roll
8.
again.
Oh no.
All right. So both of you attempt to lift this guy, and you both he's an unconscious body. He's basically like a sack of potatoes. He's kind of lumpy, and you're trying to lift him up, and he just keeps rolling out of your arms.
Why is this man so heavy?
Man,
Okay, I'm gonna
Poor
blame
Francis.
this on
I
magic.
think I'm
Though.
gonna try.
I'm gonna
Not
blame
watching
this
his
on
weight.
magic.
Let's just drag him.
Okay, that works for me.
Yeah.
Just like dragging him by the collar.
Okay, so you drag him to the syndicate. Doesn't take very much effort. Well, apparently it's a little difficult because you guys can't do it, but you eventually get him there. It doesn't take. It's not a big deal. You get to the syndicate, and then you stop by the kingpin. I forget his name, but the kingpin-looking guy, and you drop off this guy and make sure that he's not going to escape. As you're so you're basically just making sure that he's being watched and thrown in a cell for now, and then you all return to, well, the edge of the forest where you're preparing to set off towards the mansion. Is that about right? Or would you like to pause at any point in there, have a conversation, decide where to go, figure out where the mansion is, any of that?
Oh, okay. So I would like to get a map of the region, just to pinpoint the location of the mansion.
Okay. Well, a map of the region is not something I have is exactly prepared. I mean, to
Take
the
your time,
west, what you know of is oh, never mind, you don't know about that. Never mind. Let's just say that as you guys are talking about the mansion or whatever, the fairy kind of perks up and is like, "Hey, listen!" And
Oh my god.
kind of jingles a little bit.
Now it speaks.
No, doesn't actually speak, but makes those noises. Yes, I should have had that ready. I'm sorry. But it kind of, when you guys mentioned the mansion, it kind of like its ears perk up, and it kind of seems like it wants to lead you the way, and begins flying a little bit.
You know where it is?
Are
I
you
would
sure?
see this in time. All right. Well,
I mean, what could we really trust it?
well, seeing as it's kind of, I don't know. Seeing as its wings are going to be corrupted, and what was the saying you saw it in when you first met it?
It was like almost dead.
Yeah, I would say she's going to be willing to help us, seeing as if we don't cure this, she's going to die. So, once again, my enemy is my friend.
I mean,
There
I
was a
guess.
crow calling outside. I think the mic picked it up.
Oh, that
Yep.
that wasn't a
That
sound
wasn't
effect.
Yeah,
Every
no,
time I'm in
I
the street,
honestly thought it
I
was
hear.
fun.
Yeah, my window's open right now.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Hold on just a
Well, I
sec.
guess we're being led by a fairy.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm sorry. So the fairy begins kind of like excitedly darting off and kind of like motioning this way, and like leading you guys through the forest. It does take quite a long time to get there, though. It's almost a day's travel. Are you guys okay with that?
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
The fairy will be kind of like he's going ahead excitedly, like too much energy, and then kind of like stop and come back, like, why is it taking you guys so long? And once the
Well, we can't all
Okay.
fly.
Excuse me,
Fairy
sir.
person,
I
do you
can
know
only
the definition of slow?
I can only move 26 feet at speed. I'm slower than all of you. Can I climb on somebody?
Also,
Then
I
And
will,
Hopefully sighs,
I will
rolls her eyes,
point
and
out-
then
Get on some.
Do you want to ride in my backpack?
You've been on some shoulders this whole time.
There's no breathing holes in it yet, but
I think
Anna
I would
Motley rolls her eyes, shifts into her panther form, like, all right,
Aha!
we need to get moving.
Nice, I get to ride a panther, I guess.
I also will point out that it is like 1 a.m. right now, so it's like dark and only moonlight is shining down upon you guys. It's not like a normal time to be traveling, so if you guys would like, you can stop and rest or whatever. You don't have to travel immediately. It's up to you guys.
Can we take a short rest, please?
I
Yeah,
mean,
Okay.
Catherine
Anna
is
Motley's
tired.
restless, like very restless. You know their people are there, but like, she also knows that she can't go in there exhausted, so she begrudgingly agrees.
I haven't drank Dr. Pepper in days. I have little energy.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
What is this Dr. Pepper?
Stuart Laur's
Is he a
favorite
good
beverage.
man with a diploma and degrees in medicine?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's basically a medicine. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Let's
I would
just
like to
roll
meet
that.
this Dr. Pepper.
Anyways,
So, would you guys like to take a short rest or no? Animophily seems like she's pretty restless, doesn't really want to stop for the night.
Be down for a long rest.
No, I think a short rest is probably the
Not
smarter
everybody
way.
has a full set of healing points.
On a short rest, if you spend 1 hour resting, you can actually roll one of your hit die and heal for that amount. So it does actually give you some healing. Also, I believe there are multiple people in the party that do have healing spells, so...
Yeah.
Where are my hit die?
alright, are we short resting or not?
That's what I'm waiting for.
I think we are.
Alright, so, as you guys are traveling through the forest, I'll say you go maybe about 2 hours into the forest, and you're walking and walking and walking, and you're just like, man, when does this stop? Fairy, how long is it? And the fairy just like excitedly jingling and making little fairy noises as she's flying along, and you guys are like, okay, this is really far. I don't know how far it is, but the fairy isn't being very helpful. How about we take a short rest and we keep going in just a little bit? So you'll decide to sit down for a bit. Are you setting up a camp and like a campfire or anything, or are you just gonna kind of sit down and relax for a minute?
Animalfully's mainly gonna just sit there. Like,
Okay.
kinda.
Like,
She's
like
fiddling
with
with
the
some
campfire.
stuff in her pack.
Okay. And a short rest is technically 1 hour. You can make that longer or shorter if you'd like. You could wait till morning, or you could keep going in the night. It's whatever you decide.
I already hit
And-
the short rest button on my character sheet, so I assume just 1 hour.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can also do the hit dice spending to heal up your card if you'd like. Since you're level 2, you have 2 hit die if you'd like to roll 2d8, or you could roll 1. It's up to you what you'd like to spend.
1d8. Okay.
Well, anyway, after you heal for whatever amount you rolled,
Okay. So it said it rolled, but it didn't adjust it.
Oh, wait, it's 1 a.m., right?
it was 1 a.m. If you're gonna rest, it'll be 2
So
a.m.
it's like. Okay,
Well,
because
actually,
like.
you traveled for a couple
well-
hours, so it's probably like 4 a.m. now or something.
Okay, so. No, because. I'm asking because, like, there's something in. Well, I don't know. There's like. Well, in Animophiles region, there's like a magic, like, gem that lets you walk in the dreams of the people you've known or have met before. And I'm wondering if she could use that to, like, contact Jax and let her update her on what's going on. Like, she could probably use that, while they're short resting.
So I'll probably just forget the dream in the morning, so.
A dream gem? If we had talked about this beforehand, that would have been great. I'm a little...
Yeah, I know. I was just like, it just happened all of a sudden. Like, I should have told him. So sorry.
How about this? Well, as you're pulling out this item to take a look at it, towards the end of the short rest, you guys see, off in the distance in this misty forest, there's a bunch of fog that seems to be rolling in from the south. Very slowly, not very imposing, but there's just like a silvery fog that's rolling in. Quite a thick fog. It's up to you guys if you'd like to begin moving. It is at the end of the short rest, so like it might interrupt you from what you were doing, Kanya.
Alright, that's fair. I'd like to roll perception to see if I can see anything through the fog.
Sure. Roll perception. Anyone who cares?
What's the points on that? Hold on. Why is it not charging?
I'm hearing many sounds of clinking and clanking.
Okay, so that's a 19.
19. Okay. You see... You don't really see anything in the fog. Roll me insight.
That's a 21.
You can tell that the fog seems a little bit unnatural, because this forest always, this is like called the Misty Forest, it always has mist and fog rolling around in it, but this seems like a bit of an odd fog. Doesn't seem related to the mansion though. The fairy still seems to be like impatiently sitting on a tree branch waiting for you guys to go farther west and north. This fog is coming in from the south. Doesn't seem like it's necessarily related, but it might not be something worth sticking around to check out.
Alright guys, let's get moving.
I don't know.
Alright, if you say so.
The fairy eagerly begins flying again, trying to lead you guys to the right direction, and you begin traveling again through the forest, if you're all okay with that.
Yeah, we were okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so like I said, it'll take almost a day of travel to reach the destination, so the sun comes up, you guys keep walking. If you guys have any food to split amongst yourselves or water, you can chat. It's whatever you guys would like to do. Otherwise, we can fast forward to when you actually reach your destination. What would you guys like to do?
Well, so Animophyle's traveling in Panther form because that's easier with the forest terrain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does anyone want to try and like climb on her? Like, see how
Bagels?
that goes?
Does Bagels want to
Bagels.
take a ride?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, also, I completely forgot. What did you guys do with Calcitro?
Oh no! Okay, did we? Okay, I feel like Animophyle would have dragged Calcitro with them, honestly.
Wait, what?
You know, it's his tribe too.
So you're just dragging an unconscious lizard man with you through the forest for miles and miles?
No,
Yeah,
she most
I'd
likely
do
would have like
that.
woken him up, but like I completely forgot about him.
Oh, we all
We
forgot
can
about the
say-
poor
You reminded us, DM.
I'm sorry. I got a little distracted by the failing strength rolls to actually like bring the other guy who's hogtied. Would anyone say that they had wanted to use a healing spell on him, or would you just let him wake up naturally and bring
I
him with
would
you?
use a healing spell on him.
Okay. Which healing spell?
Cure wounds is the only healing spell I think I have.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say that you use that, and Calcitro's up. He just hasn't said anything. He's totally been here the whole time. So,
So yes, I'm gonna try and climb on the panther then.
okay.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Oh no.
Like, I mean, can I? Because can I roll to see if I see that coming? If I see her trying to climb, if
Is,
like
is she not asking permission first?
No.
yeah,
Oh
that's
my
what
goodness.
I thought.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can see it coming, unless she's like making an effort to be stealthy.
I mean, I could for entertainment.
You never see it coming.
Sure, if you want to, roll stealth. Well, I
Okay.
didn't expect this session to go this way. 43 minutes in, and we've done zero of the things I expected. So roll stealth, and then Animophilie roll perception.
Well, that's promising. That is a 7.
7 total?
Yes.
Oof.
And I got 20.
Natural
Oh.
20 or just total 20?
Natural 20.
Oh.
Yep, you're like a ghost. In fact, you're so
Nice.
stealthy, you managed to climb on her back without her noticing. You're so light, Animophilie doesn't even realize you're on her back. So, I guess...
Until she, like, turns and then, like,
or says something, yeah.
what are you doing?
Well, I'm small. I can't really travel as fast as you guys. It would make more sense if I ride on something.
She just, like, blinks slowly, like, are you... You know what? I'm not gonna deal with this. She keeps walking, like,
Okay.
you know, you remind me of someone.
Oh,
One of the Mafia group.
they ride on you?
One of the crew, she's a halfling, but she's insane. Like, actually, very insane.
Oh.
Like, have you ever met a pyromaniac?
No.
Well, if you ever see Simber, that's what you're gonna get from her. Crazy pyromaniac halfling.
Right, yeah. Yeah, okay. Watch out for the firewood and halfling, okay.
Okay. So, do you guys want to have any, like, more interactions or anything, or do we want to skip ahead to where you guys, like, reach the destination? Because, like, I don't want to bore you guys with the travel, but...
Let's just skip to the destination, because, like,
okay.
you spent a lot of time.
Yeah, we have spent 46 minutes now.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
I want to try to end it on time, but we're probably either not going to get to the end of what I had designed now. I don't know what's going to happen, man.
Let's go.
Alright, so, you guys reach... Finally, as the ferry, like, I'm sure over the course of the whole day of travel, you guys saw many interesting sights through the forest. You were traveling for a while, maybe past a couple delightful streams and interesting looking rocks. The ferry had to stop for a little bit to get some nutrients from nectar from flowers, just to have a quick break. It looks like the corruption is still spreading along her wings, so over time, eventually she starts to get tired, and she takes a small rest, sitting upon Ricard's shoulder as you guys are continuing to walk. And yeah, eventually you finally, towards the end of night, or like the twilight falling, you guys approach the ruins of Phandalin. And Animophilie, you've been there before, so you remember that town is where all that chaos happened with the Black Spider and all that nonsense. So you're definitely aware of that.
Oh, again.
Yep. And but this town has been kind of destroyed for quite a long time. Over the past 20 years, it's gone from being a little bit of a rough and tumble town to being a ruin once again. Even though it was once a town that was built on the ruin of a ruined town, now it's just a ruined town of the ruined town at this point. Does that make any sense? It doesn't supposed to.
I follow.
Basically, there was a town that was kind of built on the ruins of an old town, but then it's devolved into ruins once again, and there's a small forest that seems to be growing up around it because it's completely untamed by people in the wilderness. And as you guys are approaching the ruins of Phandalin, you begin to hear a sound. Everyone roll me perception. The sun is just beginning to dip behind the horizon.
Perception?
Yep, perception. At
16 for me.
16? Alright.
18.
I believe that is
21.
Nice.
8.
8. Okay.
The
So
one with the panther ears rolls 8 in perception.
Exactly. So everyone except Tanya can tell that this seems like it's the sound of, like, chopping wood. Like an axe hitting wood rhythmically over time. Thunk, thunk, thunk. And then a minute later you hear and it falls. Tree falls. Hits the ground. Does it make a sound? I don't know. There's people around. So, yes, you can't see anyone yet. The trees are a bit too thick for that. These aren't very, like, thick around trees. They're maybe, well, I mean, they've only been around for maybe 15 years or so they're not the thickest trees in the world. But they are still trees all over the place. And as you guys are approaching the ruins of Phandalin, still going northwest, you hear these sounds. What would you guys like to do?
Should we check it out?
It is coming from the direction that the fairy's been trying to lead you. The fairy seems a little bit skittish at this point as you guys are approaching closer, and she's quite tired, but you guys have finally reached basically what the destination is. I apologize for not giving very much information. I just want to give you guys the opportunity to decide how you approach this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys go towards the sound, or just like try to avoid it? It
I
sounds
think
like a
go around.
person is there or
No, let's
something.
walk straight towards it.
There's a sound?
Oh, am I sitting on your ears or something? Sorry about that.
Yeah, do not step on the tail. Please. The last person who did it, did not survive.
Well, how should we go along checking it out? Should we just go naturally, or should we like try to sneak just in case the person's hostile?
I would say scout. Sneak around, scout it out, see who's here.
Very good.
I feel like I should stay behind and make sure that everyone unconscious or too scared to go is safe.
Calcitro's awake now. Nobody's unconscious.
Or does somebody want to go ahead, or should like some of us go? Well, all of us.
Turn to Calcitro, like, I think I have another job for you.
Oh no. Calcitra just kind of looks around and is like, okay, what do I do?
Well,
Can you go check out whatever the noise is? We'll see if whoever there is friend or foe.
Is no one going with him? He's just gonna go slink off?
Oh, I'll go with them.
I'll go with them too.
I'll go with
I'm
him.
gonna be.
Okay, now we're all going.
Like, following.
Yeah, Calcitro brings us together.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
I'm gonna be following, but in the shadows.
okay,
Why did-
so,
Why-
is everyone going basically?
well,
why don't we just walk up? What are we so afraid of?
Well, seeing
Oh, no, maybe the
as
guy
this
has
is
an
in the
axe.
direction of where my people are being held, I don't think I would want to be spotted by guards who are actively after people like me.
Then why are you sending Calcitro?
And moreover, why are you still a panther?
Incredible.
Well, I'm a panther for stealth. Because obviously, I can hide better in the shadows if I'm all dark.
Stealth for you.
I'm sorry, I actually did not hear that.
I wonder if she's hiding in the shadows. Would it just like appear if Bagel is floating?
I'm sorry?
well, Bagels she's brown and white, so she might like stand out a bit.
Okay. I kind of like try to like shoulder her off. Like, all right, that's enough. Ride's over.
Oh no! I'm having so much fun.
You had your fun. Now this is the stealthy part. So,
Fine.
and Waffly kind of like slings off into the shadows, like, you know, I got your back. Don't mess this up, Calcitro.
Poor Calcitro. So everyone is coming with Calcitro. So I guess everybody roll me stealth.
Really? Oh my god.
What could go
Natural
wrong?
1.
Oh my.
I mean, same here.
What?
I got
Two
a
natural
14.
ones?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I got a natural 20.
What?
Wow.
I got a
2
14.
nat 20s and 2 nat 1s. Wow.
And then Stuart.
What is this game right now?
They all even out, right?
Okay, so as you guys try to approach these mysterious lumberjacks in the woods. As you're approaching closer, roll me perception, and then we'll see what hijinks ensue.
Perception?
Yes, perception,
7.
once again.
Unnatural 1.
Unnatural. Unnatural 1. You have a negative perception? Oh no. Okay. So you have an unnatural 1, a 6, a what?
A 16.
Oh, 16. And what else?
A 7.
7. And you know, I'll just give it to you all. So, as you guys are approaching the clearing, you see very obviously there are two lumberjacks that are dressed in kind of odd clothing. Like, they've got the typical like flannel jackets for like lumberjacks, but they've also got some like magical symbols on their sleeves and that kind of thing, as though they're very proud of their accomplishments, and they've got some embroidered like symbols or whatever. And yeah, they seem like they've got some very luxurious beards or whatever, and they're just kind of whistling as they chop these trees. They seem to be clearing out a large clearing around as you're able to see now, because this is a larger clearing. They're clearing out a bunch of the trees to make more room around a giant mansion that is in the middle of this in this woods, which as you can clearly see now, it's the ruin of Phandalin. So there are ruined buildings nearby, like maybe a couple 100 feet away. There are the ruins of some old buildings made of stone and crumbled wood. And yes, this mansion is indeed the one that you were at before. However, when you were here before, Animophily, this mansion was completely destroyed and looked like it had been that way for like a couple 100 years. Now, as you're approaching this mansion once again, it looks like it's old, but it's completely intact. Not like it's been rebuilt and has been that way very recently, like it's new wood or whatever. This looks like it's a pretty old mansion that's been standing for a while, as though it was never broken to begin with. And yeah, it's on top of a bit of a rocky outcropping, so like it's a small hill. There is a gradual path that goes up to it from the opposite side of the hill from where you guys are. So you can see a little winding path that goes up to the front entrance of the mansion. And more importantly, you can see like hundreds of little like red fairies that are just kind of like aimlessly floating around, kind of circling the whole mansion in the clearing, just kind of going around the tower.
Oh, no.
And you can see on the roof of the mansion there is like some strange like antenna kind of dish that's like leaking a black ooze into the air, and like little wisps of smoke are flying off of it every once in a while. Yeah, so these lumberjacks are just kind of chilling, doing their thing, and as you guys approach them, you can see them, and suddenly, Animophily and Bagels, you were the ones that got nat ones, right?
Yeah.
So, Animophily, and are you still riding each other at that point, or did Bagels get
I
off?
would have tried to shrug Bagels off. I don't know if she actually went off or not.
Well, let's say that it happens now. So as you guys are trying to stealth along, suddenly Animophily trips on a small rock, sending Bagels flying into the air, head over heels, and Bagels just kind of slides through a bush into the clearing right where the two lumberjacks are kind of doing their duty, and they just turn around like, what? And they haven't seen Ricard or Foosh yet, because they got nat 20s. But they definitely see the two nat 1 people and Stuart. So they just kind of turn around and they're like, what are you doing there?
Sub with Prime.
Axes. Sub with Prime. Sub with what?
Pull up my YouTube. Sub to my YouTube.
Oh my god.
Rolling persuasion.
You hold up your YouTube.
Persuasion.
Yes.
Okay, 15. That's 21.
You love YouTube? Oh boy! I love YouTube! What's your channel?
That's right, youtube.com/Emblor.
Oh boy, I'd love to sign your YouTube channel. And then one of them kind of comes over and begins signing your YouTube channel with a small knife that he has at his hip. He like carves his name. He's like, so what do you do? Show us your performance.
Alright, I guess I'll.
He sucks.
Okay.
Hey, your
okay,
performance is terrible. You just fell off of your mount or whatever.
Slowly backing away,
I
like,
guess I'll.
no, I'm not here.
I guess
I'm
I'll
not
pull up my live
associated with
stream.
these people.
Say what?
I'm not associated
No,
with
what
these
did Jack
people.
say?
I'm trying to back away, like, nope.
I guess I'll pull up my live stream and start like, how the heck do I present like Fairy Tale Origins? I've never seen it.
You take a really long time, and you don't say much.
Alright. Do I roll performance or something?
Yep.
Alright.
And then while he's performing, should I race into the mansion in the meantime?
I mean, that would be the smart thing to do.
Okay, so that's a total 12. So it was just meh.
They still like it. they're appreciating it and making small talk. Who's trying to rush to the mansion? By the way, and Muffley, you do still know of that secret passage that was there before. Maybe is still around now? Who knows? So it's up to you.
While I'm backing away, I want to go investigate, see if that's still around.
Alright, so you're backing into the shrubbery again and looking for that secret passage. Is Foosh just charging in across the clearing with the many fairies? Alright.
Well then.
Okay. I did not expect any of this to go this way. Okay, so
I have a feeling this is gonna end badly.
I don't know how this is gonna end either. I don't know what to do, to be honest. This is a mess. Alright. So you're just trying to rush in. You don't care if the fairies see you or whatever? You're just going for it as fast as you can?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
As soon as you enter the clearing, like several fairies above you kind of look down and they go, "Arr!" and they like begin dive bombing, which causes other fairies to turn and look at you and go, "Arr!" and they like basically it just becomes like this huge swarm, this entire like giant circle of fairies hovering in the air like a giant cloud just begins descending like a plague of locusts upon you. Roll me athletics to run the heck out of there. You have 200 feet to get, like, are you going like up the gentle incline to get to the mansion, or are you just gonna like yeet yourself in the nearest window, or what? What's your plan here exactly?
I think I'm just gonna run up the mountain and just try to get into the front door.
Okay. Yeah, the front door is actually on the side with the gentle incline, so that would be the easiest way to get there, I guess. And yeah, that's 200 feet away. So yeah, just roll me straight athletics. The fairies have not seen 17. Anyone else yet. They've only seen her. 17, you said? Okay.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I
thinking how to handle this situation.
Yeah, I genuinely do not know what to do. Okay. Hang on, let me just check a couple things real quick.
This is the face of a broken DM.
Yes. Die,
Oh no.
Oh no. Alright, I've got it. So, you... roll me a dex save. You make it most of the way across the clearing, and you begin going up the gentle incline as the fairies like begin dive bombing you and like grabbing at you with their tiny little claws and stuff. And instead, some of them are just trying to like rip into you with their little claws and like just kind of make little dents in your flesh. But then as more and more of them arrive, they kind of like swarm all over you. And what's your dex save?
17.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, they begin like trying to lift you up. Like they're just kind of like a swarm that's trying to lift you into the air, and you begin to lose your footing a little bit as you're being lifted into the air. But you shake them all loose. You can make a weapon attack if you'd like, or you can just use your arms and keep on running. But yeah, you managed to not be lifted up. You swat enough of them away to like keep yourself on the ground. I'm broken DM. Roll me another athletics check to just go fast.
You could have prepared us for this.
What are the rest of you doing, by the way? The lumberjacks are like, oh, this is a really cool performance, and then suddenly they hear, and they're just like, what?
14.
What?
Animophily is currently trying to look for the the old passageway, the secret.
Mm-hmm. The secret
secrets.
passage is about 100 feet away from the base of like the hill that the rest of the mansion is built upon. So yeah, you managed to find it in the shrubbery, and it seems like it hasn't been touched in quite a long time. It's very overgrown. What did you get on your save, Foosh? I mean your roll.
14.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. Unfortunately, you do not make it to the door of the castle before all of these fairies just like again are just dogpiling on you. All of them are just kind of like trying to rip you to shreds or whatever. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Well, this is where I die. 13.
13. Okay.
Yep, this is where I die. Bye, guys.
You have 16 hit points, right?
Yes.
You take 16 damage. And you go unconscious for now. And all the rest of the party sees is you basically become a giant sphere of fairies, and it just kind of floats away, and like,
Well, I guess you said no.
and it swarms into a opening in the roof of the mansion, and you don't know where Catherine is anymore. Catherine, you're just unconscious for now. I am sorry. I very much apologize.
Bye, guys.
Well, I guess
Thanks
we
for
need
watching.
to.
I didn't expect anyone to just try running across the field. I probably should have. But yeah.
I mean, it's probably good that this happened, because doesn't Fish need to go soon?
Well, I mean, I didn't know the fairies were bad. I just knew that one nice fairy.
At least it gave me a cover.
I mean,
Covered
yes,
over
the air is now clear of other fairies, so that's a good thing, I guess.
Self-sacrifice. I appeased my Lord and Savior.
Alright, let's use this to our advantage. What should we do, guys?
Get into the
Also,
secret
the
tunnel.
fairy on Ricard's shoulder is kind of like twitching and seems to be like resisting an urge to do something, like having conflict within themselves or something.
Same.
And they kind of like hold on to Ricard's ear for like comfort or something.
Is everyone else doing something stupid right now except for me, who's still hiding?
No, I'm actually looking. I actually found the secret tunnel, and I'm like,
But you at
Guys.
least did something. I'm still hiding.
I think I'm still where I was.
I love how
Guys.
Foosh was one of the ones who got a nat 20 on the stealth and then just ran across the middle of the open field.
I'm wherever I was thrown, so you know.
Okay, so Anomophily has found the secret passage in the bushes. The lumberjacks are just kind of staring in awe at the fairy chaos that just happened. They just kind of turn back and they're like, "Are you lot with her?"
No, we're not.
Wait, am I with who?
I don't know. I don't know who that was.
Oh my god.
Only showed up for
Roll me deception.
2 or 3 campaigns.
There it is.
and the punishment I receive.
What did you say, Foosh?
I said I only show up for 2 or 3 campaigns, and this is the respect I receive.
I'm sorry.
You're the one who decided to go charging in.
I'm really sorry. I didn't want this to happen. This is a mess.
We can pick her up when we get there.
It's okay. It's not the end for your character, though.
This
You
is
didn't
now
die.
pretty-
I got 17 on my deception, by the way.
Okay, nice. What was the other? Or you were the one who said it, so yeah, okay. So yeah, they buy it. They're like, all right, well, what are you doing out here anyway?
We're just exploring, yes.
Explorers, way out here. This is miles away from the nearest settlement.
I will go to very far lengths to reach 1 million subs.
Fair enough. You have a very
I mean,
respectful
there's that
channel.
one guy. There's that one guy that, trying to reach the Farlands in Minecraft has been going for years.
That's true. I think that series
This is
finally
like
ended.
Breath of the Wild. We just want to explore every single nook and cranny.
Mm-hmm. You can find a Korok seed everywhere. So they're like, well, we're just here chopping our wood and doing our job. I don't know what you're doing here, but I mean, just don't stay away from that place. We're technically supposed to be guarding it.
Oh yeah, we won't go anywhere near there. Of course. We understand this.
Good. Glad we understand each other. Tips his hat, which I didn't say he had, but he has a hat now. Totally.
I want to get over to Rickard Astley. Can I roll stealth? See
Yes.
if I can get to him.
Yeah, he is currently hiding, so like you.
Oh wow. Okay, what's wrong with my dice today?
He's currently hiding, and they already know where you are. So yeah, you'd have to avoid their presence.
That's a 10. Okay. Thank
yeah,
you,
you might have
Hero.
just outed Astley a little bit. So that they know where you are as you walk over to Rickard Astley. Rickard Astley, how are you hiding exactly? Behind a bush, behind a tree. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Animal
Wait,
just kind of.
Wait, does the lumberjack know she's so she's still in her panther form, isn't she?
Yes.
Do the lumberjack know she's like sentient, or do they just think she's a random panther?
Has she said anything yet?
Well, technically you were riding me, so...
So they
mean-
could just assume she's like a mindless animal, you know?
Yeah, they don't have any reason to assume that she's sentient yet, as far as I was able to tell.
So,
Okay.
Oh, your pet's
So
leaving
kind
you.
of like,
They see Animophilie like slink off into a bush and make a rustling sound. They don't know where where Rickard Astley is, but they see the bush rustle.
She's probably hungry. She likes to look for her own food. Don't mind her.
Well, mind she doesn't get the fairies. They probably are poisonous. Some is not a good thing.
Got you open and murdering you.
We did kill a deer over there though. The couple of 100 feet over there to our left. We killed a deer or two with a icicle to the neck. Pretty gruesome, but
Nice.
if she's hungry, you're welcome to take it.
Oh, cool. That's great. Thank you.
Very welcome. We're gonna get back to work now.
Yeah, you
Nice
had
to meet
fun.
you. I don't know what this interaction is. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that was something.
A 2-foot cat lying to some lumberjacks. Yep, makes sense.
Whispering over to Rickard Astley.
I'm so.
What is
I found
what
a
just
good
happened?
entrance. So, like, gather everyone real quickly.
Okay. Great. How do
Kinda
we hopefully they'll just sneak back. Oh, I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm going to throw it at Stu. To get his attention. Let's go. It's a little rock. I don't want to yell because then the lumberjacks might see.
You throw it too hard, it knocks me out cold, like deals 10 damage.
Oh my gosh, it's Mama Swizzle all over again.
If I go, psst, they're gonna hear me.
Oh my gosh.
Just gonna throw a little rock at them.
What can I possibly do to help with this whole situation? Okay, so you guys are all gathered around the entrance to the secret passage, except for Stu, who's apparently still distracted by trying to put on his performance or something. What are you doing exactly, Stu? The lumberjacks have offered to just go back to their work, but they're thankful that they had a chance to subscribe to the lovely Emblor channel.
All right, you can head back to your work. I'm gonna try and find a way around this place because it seems very, very dangerous.
It's not too dangerous if you know what to look for. Just don't run into fairies and don't go through any evil demon portals or whatever.
Oh, that's great to know.
Mind telling me what an evil demon portal looks like?
You know, I don't know. I've only seen one time, and that was technically at our other division, like the other campus that we've got. You know, I don't know. It's a mess.
Yeah, boy.
You know, work,
Work
stuff.
Wonderful.
I'm sure it's fine. We'll be fine. Come on, let's not like wait here any longer. I need to find my panther now.
All right, sounds good. Be sure not to get lost. It's getting dark.
All right. Oh, out of character. Foosh is going. See ya.
All right, see you, Foosh. Sorry, I didn't see that.
See ya,
Have a good night. Sorry, your character died for now.
Oh dear.
Not dead, but
Monka
whatever.
S.
This is when we just forget about her, and it's like, oh right, she's dead.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, so the rest of you are still fine. What are you doing, Stu, now?
I guess I'm just gonna walk back. I'm just gonna like turn the other way, walk around. Just
All right.
head to where Rickard is, I guess.
Okay.
Well, aren't they still hiding? Do we have to look for them?
I mean, if you're...
Well,
You don't have to look for them because you were all together and then you tried to stealth, and some of you successfully stealthed and others of you did not. So...
no, it started 5 today.
Yes, it's totally going fun today.
Sorry, that was my mom.
No problem. So, you're
Okay,
gathered around the secret passage. I'll say that it's like it's kind of like in a small little rock face. And it's like as you're looking at the rock face, the lumberjacks are behind it, so they can't see you very well.
And Waffly's
Basically,
like
you're hidden,
impatiently
is what
waiting
I'm
for
saying.
everyone at the secret entrance.
Alright, Stuart Lore comes
on.
back and stumbles out of the bushes, still holding his live stream in his YouTube.
That's one of my worst
Nice.
performances ever. Okay, what are we doing?
Secret tunnel.
Secret
sneak in.
tunnel.
Get my people out.
Secret tunnel.
Remember?
Let's go.
Okay. So, you guys are planning on going into the secret entrance. It is basically a small stone, like, crevice, like a small cave. There's a, like, goo and just water that's really algae-y and slimy on the ground. It's just kind of a danky little cave.
Wow.
It's 5 feet tall, by the way, so anyone that's taller than 5 feet might be bumping their head unless they're crouching a little bit. Who has dark vision and who doesn't?
I
do
don't.
not.
Okay, so
Anomophily does.
only Anomophily has dark vision? Bagos doesn't either?
No, Bagels doesn't, because that's one of the stats I cut from it when I was putting mix
Gotcha.
of both.
Alright, so Anomophily's the only one with dark vision. The rest of you might need a light source in order to go in here. And...
Aha! I know. What was it? Dancing lights, I think. Thinking it's right.
Yeah, you cast Dancing Lights the other day as well, so yeah, you're definitely welcome
Yeah.
to do that if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll cast dancing lights.
Okay, so yeah, you cast Dancing Lights, and 4 orbs of light appear above you guys as you're traveling through this cave, and you're easily able to see. You travel about 100 feet through this small little crevice, and end up in a large cavern where it branches out. In this cavern, there are 2 stone pillars that go up to the ceiling. Anomophily, you've been in this room before, you know what this place is, and as you're traveling through, you can see the skeletal remains of a... You can see the skeletal remains of basically the rotted creature that you guys killed here a long time ago, almost 20 years ago now. It's been mostly torn apart by like rats and squirrels as they like took the bones and did whatever with them. But there's still quite a big pile of like basically stone scales and rock in that one little corner over by the second pillar. If I wanted to draw this area out, Jack, do you mind if I draw a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Should I screen share or?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Right.
So, I'm attempting to erase, but it's quite difficult. So, drawing. We have pillar here, a pillar here, big old ravine that goes across the center of this cave. There's a way out over there. There's another way out over there. There's like a little area that looks like it's concrete or something over here. There seems to be rock wall, and then there's another hallway going down somewhere that way. Does that make sense? And this is where you guys are coming in from. There's the secret passage, crevice in the wall, leads out right here.
Okay.
And this is where you guys are. The pile of stone and like scales is right here. A little white X. I should probably change the color. There we go. This is the pile of bones and stuff. And there are 2 bridges across this. Well, actually, technically, there's only 1 bridge now because the older one has been collapsed. I'm really sorry for all the delays and stuff. I feel like I'm being a failure. Okay.
Ah, you're fine. You're fine. Keep doing you.
Yay. Bridge number 1 is... Oh, well, that just blends in with the background. God. Okay, this is a collapsed bridge at the bottom of the ravine, and this is another bridge. Very rickety bridge, no handrails or anything. It's just basically wooden planks that span this bridge. And yeah. So, what would you guys like to do? As you're coming into this cave, the dancing lights follow you and just kind of hover above you guys' heads as you're entering the underground cavern. It's quiet except for the sounds of like drips of water. Nope, no light anywhere except for the lights cast by dancing lights. You can hear like the small drippings of water falling from the ceiling and landing in puddles somewhere. And the little white pillars that I have down here. Is there a way to ping? These little pillar things are just like stalagmites / stalactites that have gone all the way from ceiling to floor, and they support the cavern. So what would you all like to do? Well, I didn't have one to represent Animophilia. This is Animophilia now.
Alright, sounds good. I just fell on my back. Okay.
Wait, which one of these is Catherine?
Catherine is this one. However, oh wait, we could just use this one to... You know what? Catherine's not here right now. She's been abducted by fairies. So... she'll just be over there.
Okay. Can I try to recall and think about where if my people are somewhere in these caverns, can I like roll for history to see if I can remember any place that might be a good place where they're keeping them?
Roll history.
Natural 1 again.
Yep, you don't have any idea. You've been here
Your
before,
dice
but that was 20 years
today.
ago. And of
My
course,
dice really does hate me today, honestly.
this has been quite a bad day in terms of rolls, yeah.
How many nat 1s have you rolled today?
3 at least. Alright, so we're Animophily's desperately trying to remember something that could help.
Just sat there intensely thinking, but not remembering anything.
Like, I remember we fought bugbears. I remember we almost got eaten by a giant spider. I remember this fight.
Oh no,
that's
scary.
Sorry. I'm attempting to do things. Is it working? No idea.
Okay.
There's just a flat plane here with a white screen.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Continue
Alright.
talking. I'm planning, deciding what to do.
Can I try to climb on her while she's trying to remember? Because I don't want my feet to be wet.
Oh my gosh.
Anopoly doesn't mind at this point. She's too busy thinking.
Okay.
Okay, so like she starts like walking around trying to remember, you know, what could be the best possible place to go. Like, dang it.
Oh my gosh.
Like where
Worst.
Oh dear.
I'm trying, okay.
It's the
Stop snapping into place, what?
it's because the player model thing is
there's
there.
there's stuff below it. That's why.
Probably. Like, I can't move it out of the way when this is here. Okay. If you're curious, this is a zoomed in version of... let me see if I'm able to draw on this. I hope so.
This thing.
Yes. This area. Oh, I can't draw on it because it just goes down, it goes through it to the area below. I will try this, if this helps. It does.
Nice.
Whoa, look at that. I can draw on the board now. So unfortunately this gives away some of the details, but like I had everything get reset on me, so that's fine. So you guys came in here and 2 pillars, and yeah, this is the room basically. What would you guys like to do?
What happened?
Okay.
Alright, so need to figure out where to go. I kind of she probably want to go to the first bend, like mainly just to try and jog her memory.
You want to go to the first bend where? To the left?
Left.
Okay, so yeah, if you go to the first bend to the left, you will see the area that you were at before with the whole bugbear fight. Down the stairs, there's little sleeping quarters or whatever. No enemies, nothing really going on down here. It's a very quiet area. Doesn't seem like anything is happening.
Can I try and listen to see if I hear anything or anyone, like anywhere?
Nat 1, Nat 1, Nat 1.
I mean, roll me perception.
Wow, that's 6 total.
You hear the people around you, and silence echoing off the walls.
Someone else needs to roll these. Honestly.
Alright.
My dice hates me today. Well, anyone else wanna?
And so you want rolling?
Okay, that's a 17 for my perception.
Are you trying to? What are you trying to perceive, Stu?
If there's anyone other than us around here.
Doesn't
If I can
sound
hear
like it.
anything.
Seems like this underground cave area is pretty silent.
And Amafli would like to go down the hallway and check the rooms, see if like she can get a clue of what's going on.
As you enter room 9, you can see on the far wall from the door that you came in, there's still a hole in the wall, the one that you guys created a long time ago, and it goes down into another cave. And over in this area, there's no one still. It just goes to the other doorway. What would you like to do? Where would you like to go? None of you have actually been over to area 1 yet. That's the way up the stairs to the next, like to the upstairs part of the mansion. This is all basically the underground catacombs part of the mansion. So this is just kind of a way in, but none of you have ever been over there yet, so that's why I'm not allowing you to just like gamer's intuition your way over there. But if you'd like, you may just decide that you walk over there. It's whatever.
Well, Amafli just wants to
Don't
sort
mind me.
Gamer's
There's
intuition.
a dead end here, so.
Yeah, that is actually a secret door. If you roll a perception check and get a 15 or higher, then yeah, you can find out that there's a door there. Or
Wait,
at least
sorry,
that's the way it's
what'd you
supposed to
say?
happen. Roll me perception. What? It doesn't even matter though, because you know it's there.
Well, that's an 8 for me.
All right, we'll just say that you eventually find your way through this complex and find your way to the upstairs area. Does that work for
anyone
everyone?
else there with him?
Nope, he's on his own right now.
Well then.
I mean, I'm willing to let you guys do other things if you'd want. I'm just trying to help. I'm crying.
And Waffly's just searching every place. Like,
All right.
trying to get a clue.
Alright, so Animalfully, as you're searching through these rooms, you find a bunch of supplies that's like 20 years rotted, like food supplies or whatever. In this room you find some old alchemical creations and stuff. A room with a bedside table and a bed. Basically, as you're going through, you just find a bunch of old and ruined supplies that aren't really important anymore. A locked door with who knows what behind it. This is a room where there's some skeletal remains lying on the ground. Both doors were closed, so the bones seem to have been basically undisturbed from when you fought them a long time ago, but they're extremely old. Are you going to go through here?
Nah, and Waffly's getting tired of this. She's like, there's nothing here. I can't smell anything. I can't hear anything. Like,
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything really.
yeah, she's gonna go back to the group. Like, I can't find anything.
Okay.
I mean, I'm with you anyway. I'm on your back, so I'm just like chilling there.
And he's getting very upset.
No.
Can't find anything. He's like, no.
Do you want me to play you some calming music?
No, that's gonna give away our position.
True.
So, like, alright, anyone else have any ideas?
There's still a dead end here that looks like very convenient.
I don't know if he just goes over down, like, alright, what's going on? Can I roll perception again?
Animalfully? Is that what
Yeah, to help him.
Yeah, you can go over and roll perception at the door. Find the hidden
Please
door.
be nice to me. 15.
Nice, yes,
good roll.
that's enough. You find the secret
Yeah.
door.
Yay!
I'm so sorry to everyone.
It's fine.
Uh,
Alright, so anyone got lockpicking skills or
it doesn't require lockpicking skills. It's easily just pushed open.
alright. Poof. Let's go. Let's get him.
Are we all
Okay.
grouping up like right where the door is, or?
Yeah, you can all go through into room 1 if you'd like.
Let's
Room
go.
1 contains a cistern with like a small flow of water going into it, and looks like pretty still water, given the flow of water into it. There's stairs and a door, like in the. You see where room 3 is? There's a door that goes from room 1 to room 3 there. That's what that little white square is. And then there's stairs up into the rest of the mansion. Anything you guys would like to check out there?
Not really.
Okie doke.
I'm awfully just looking for signs of anyone. Can't find any, so let's just head up.
Yep, no signs of any living soul. So are you guys heading up these stairs to the rest of the mansion?
Yes.
Okie doke. Well, as you head up to the stairs to the rest of the mansion, that's where things actually get interesting. I apologize for my slow drawing skills. I am attempting to do this as quickly as possible. Oh boy.
Take your time.
Okay. So
We got like half an hour.
yeah, that's the problem. We were supposed to be here an hour and a half ago.
Oh,
no. It's Catherine's fault for getting stolen by fairies.
No, it's my fault.
Just means you'll be more prepared for next time.
I guess so, yeah, because we'll be able to. Yeah, next session, hopefully, in theory, will be fantastic. Unless. Okay, so the whole point is, like, Animophilie or Tanya has, like, work, so, like, we can't. I keep misestimating how long things are going to
How
take.
much longer? How much longer are we going?
So what?
My brother wants to know when this will be finishing.
Theoretically 30 minutes from now, but we're not going to get through what I planned for us to get through, which means we might need to keep Tanya on unless she decides to. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm trying. Stress.
I know, we're all trying.
Okay.
But I mean, let's not focus on that. Let's get through this. Let's get through this, and whenever it's finished, it's finished.
Do you guys want to continue longer today?
Well, my brother wants to call.
Wants to what?
He wants to call with his friends online and play on.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Already been packed.
No problem. Sorry, this is taking longer than it's supposed to. Oh, I'm so good at
I
drawing.
haven't heard
straight
Emin
lines.
say anything. Like,
Hi.
hi. What are your thoughts on the situation?
I just want to guess go up the stairs. And what do you
Right.
mean? Are we talking the fake situation,
Or in character.
or are we talking the real world situation?
All right, I finished. I
guess
have
both.
finished.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys
Go.
come up the stairs and you are in. Well, where are your characters? Oh, they're there.
On the
They're
thing
like
again.
right here.
Okay, can you take? Oh, hang on. Just. Okay, that doesn't help. Ooh.
I'm having issues grabbing onto everyone. Where?
I am also having troubles. Yeah, just eat that out of
Okay,
existence.
we don't need that.
Yeah, we do not need that anymore.
Bye.
Has
Oh my
been
gosh.
yeeted.
Oh no.
There we
Oh,
go.
Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
let's go.
Okay.
I'm so
Yay.
sorry.
This, a logistics question: would this be easier if everyone had the game?
Not really. The only thing that changes with that is Jack wouldn't have to share his screen because everyone would see it. But actually, like that's fine. The problem was that I had set up things in this game so that like in Tabletop Simulator so that it would be like all set up and ready for everyone to look at. But then it was set up like on my local computer and didn't have the images saved to like my cloud, Steam cloud or whatever. So
Oh.
Jack couldn't see any of the images, and then I was like, dang. So I had to like redo stuff, and
That's fine.
also
Here we
I was
are.
at the pool for the past 4.5 hours getting refrigerated instead of actually being able to like have things prepared properly. So that was a little bit of a struggle as well. And we haven't even gotten to the part that I said I couldn't possibly prepare for yet, so that's fun.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, but what you guys see ahead of you as you're coming up the stairs is you basically arrive into a small kitchen with all kinds of food items around and stuff. And as you're coming up the stairs, you do indeed hear the sounds of footsteps walking around. So, people exist.
Ooh.
Yay. So,
Alright.
what's the plan? It's basically a standard kitchen. There's like an island, a cabinet, a bunch of like kitchenware, knives on display, ready to be picked up and used to cut fish or whatever. Yeah.
Is
Okay, does anyone here
Okay.
not have a weapon?
I got claws. Both real and metal. So I got me some weapons.
I think we might have all have weapons. I'm not quite sure.
I mean,
Oh, boy.
I want to see if there's any like kitchen uniforms that we can use to kind of disguise ourselves.
There are indeed.
Ooh.
That's why I'm.
Yeah, there are several like aprons hanging on coat hangers along one of the walls. There's plenty of them, like 7. So there are more than enough for you guys. Just the 4
All
of
right.
you. Oh yeah,
I'm
Calcitro's with you too.
Okay. All right. Let's all.
Will there be any that would fit me, or would it all drown me?
They would all be way too big for you. You'd have to like fold it up, roll it up, roll it up, and like have it be extremely big on your foot.
I think it might be easier for me to like hide in one of people's bags, probably.
You could try that if you'd like.
Hey, is that option for the bag still open? Can I hide in there? I don't think things will fit me.
Hop on in. Yeah. Just make some holes to breathe.
I got my daggers. I can do that.
All right. And Lovely just puts on like, all right. All right. While we're here, pretend you belong. Got it?
Belong. Got it.
Wee wee.
Okay.
All right.
Ratatouille.
I want to roll perception, see if I can like see, like hear or see or even smell anything, any sign of anyone.
Well, you
I
can
mean, I
definitely.
know I can hear footsteps, but
Yeah,
where?
you can hear footsteps going on like in this area, like the area outside. This is like a main hallway that kind of extends throughout the whole mansion, and then each of these squares are different rooms. And I'm trying to draw the doors between the rooms right now, although that's kind of difficult and ugly because I don't have like a door button or icon or anything.
Mhm.
But yeah, these are the
well,
doors to the different rooms.
I still want to roll perception to see who's where. Honestly,
Who is where?
Wait,
Okay,
who
I
is
heard-
where?
sure.
Hold up, I heard begging from Star's mic. Like, you alright?
Yeah, my brother was trying to kill something. I don't know.
Davis.
Okay.
I love murder.
It was like just a spider or something.
I rolled 13 for perception.
It's hard to tell exactly where people are. You can tell that there's here, let me just start spawning creatures. This works. Sure. I'll use these preset assets because I don't have my own. There's
We
one.
had pieces right here.
Shush. Those are too beautiful looking. You can tell there's one like walking by this direction right by you guys, and there's another one like further down the hall talking to someone.
Mm. Okay, so okay, it'll be difficult to grab one or both of them without the other seeing. So,
Just walk through, pretend like you belong, like you said.
true. All right.
Have we seen what they're wearing?
Nope.
Well, we haven't opened doors yet, so we
Okay,
can't. Really
I didn't know if we peeked.
All right. So maybe one or two of us should talk to the guy that's walking around, and then the rest go to the other guy. And we try to get some information that way.
You want to do what?
Maybe we
are
should
you
like.
talking to the party or me? Sorry, I'm still trying to draw doors.
She wants to split up, basically.
Okay.
Half the people talk to one other person, half the people talk to the other.
Mhm.
Wait, actually, wait, Bagels is the small one, right?
Yes.
Right, right, Bagels, you're small, they won't notice you immediately. Maybe you can peek out the door for a sec, see what they're wearing?
I mean, you gotta get me out of the backpack, then.
Yeah, climb out. You can, yeah, climb out the backpack, sure.
Okay. I guess I could try. I guess I climb out of the backpack and then try to sneakily peek outside, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna peek out the door. This is a wooden door, like you have to open it and close it. Are you okay with opening the door and trying to stealthily poke your head out?
Yeah.
Okay, it opens outward into the hallway.
Okay.
Okay. Roll me stealth. And perception.
Okay.
Well, no, perception's trivial. Just roll me perception. I mean stealth. Ah! I can't do anything. I'm sorry.
19.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Nobody notices you. You poke your head out and take a quick look both directions, and you see basically the same thing that Anemophily was seeing. There's a person here. They're currently walking like around the turn of the hallway, going this direction, and this guy is talking to someone that is in this room. So he's looking this way, talking to someone who's in the room. They are both wearing what seems to be like a black robe going all the way down with like small tinges of gold, similar to the outfit that Francis had on. and their skin seems to be gray. Like you can see the
Okay.
backs of their heads. It seems like their skin is gray, and they seem humanoid in nature. Bald heads,
Alright.
no hair.
Alright, everyone stay here. I'm gonna pretend to be a chef and just walk through.
Okay. Where are you gonna
Yeah,
go?
so I put on. Okay, so I put on the
Back to the
apron.
backpack I go.
Well, what are you doing, Stu? I mean, Jack.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the map here. So like, that route's blocked by that guy. Maybe I can persuade him, like convince him I work there.
By the way, like right here is a big old double door. This is like the main entrance to the place.
Oh.
But there's also like a box over there, which I assume is something important. Pillars. Screw it. I'm gonna walk out and head down this way.
Okay. And you're just gonna go up and talk to this guy?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So what are you gonna say to him? He turns as you're approaching, and he just kind of looks away for a second, and then he looks back and he's like, "What? Who are you?"
Hi. I'm a new chef here. I was told I don't know where to go. Can you direct me to like where my workstation is?
Huh. You're a chef? I didn't know we had
Yeah.
new chef captives. Okay. Yeah, the kitchen's right there. Second door on your left. And he points down the hall to the door that you just came from.
Oh. Right, thank you.
Kitchen.
Okay.
And then he turns back to talk to the guy.
Yeah, while doing that, before I turn back, can I take a look and see what's like inside this room?
Yeah. Let me bring it up real quick. Okay, so as you're getting a quick glimpse in that room, what you see is what looks like a couple more of these guys sitting around a table, like a map table, kind of, if that makes sense. Like it's got a big old map on it, almost like a war game kind of map. And they're sitting in several chairs around it, and along the walls there are bookshelves, almost kind of like a library. Seems like some kind of educational room, or I mean, not necessarily used for education, but it's like it's got all kinds of academic papers and stuff in it.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess I'll walk back. I'll peek around the corner, see if someone's there.
This other corner here?
Yeah.
As you peek at this point, there's nobody there.
Alright.
Alright. And the
Right.
floor is
Can I
like
try
a
and
big
hit
old
it?
red carpet, by the way, going all the way through this place.
Can I try and head in here, maybe?
Yeah, you can if you'd like. As you try your hand on the doorknob, it does seem to be locked.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just head through to here then. Since there's a door here, I can let everyone in here.
Sure, yeah. As you enter this room, it seems like there's nobody in here. It just seems to be a small little farming area. There's like potatoes and stuff being grown in what's basically a small greenhouse kind of thing. Light is being let in by the windows, and it's growing a bunch of small crops. Like potatoes, carrots, tomatoes, that kind of thing.
Okay.
This is the most boring thing I've ever done. I'm so sorry. I've
That's
ruined
right.
everything.
Wait, is everyone gonna be in this room now?
I mean, if they'd like to be. You open the door.
Can we?
Yeah.
Like, but we don't know where he is, so.
I mean, he can just open the door on you guys
There's
if
a
you
door
want.
right here. Yeah,
Alright.
I'll open the door and be like, "All right, anyone, y'all want to come in here?"
Alright. Goes in. Alright, what do you got?
Okay.
All right. All right. So, wait. Okay. All the way on the right, a bunch of guys like in that room straight ahead. Right. like first door on the left from us is locked. I don't know where that leads.
Hmm.
And like what, as Bagel said, like all the way over here is where like a bunch of double doors are that may lead to like a huge area.
Hmm.
I assume they're gonna be like, since there's a lot of hooded figures here, I assume all the half-breed people, your people, are gonna be somewhere in this area.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So I say we avoid that area with all of these hooded figures. We avoid that area as much as possible.
Mhm.
And maybe we should take a look and see what's around the bend. Like maybe I can try and pick the lock of that left door, and then someone can kind of scout ahead and see
Mhm.
what's around the corner.
Yeah. And around the corner there was a guy on patrol, so we might have to be prepared.
Right. Fingering her metal claws. Don't worry, I will be. Let's go. Let's get this bread.
So you're all heading out the doorway. Where are you going to exactly?
I'm heading to the left door.
This the one
The
right
lock
here?
door. I'm gonna see
Okay.
if I can pick the lock.
Okay. Do you have thief tools or anything?
Yes, I do.
All right. So roll me straight dexterity check with plus your proficiency modifier, I guess, because of your thieves tool.
Which one is it?
A dexterity. You know what? Let me just make sure I'm doing this accurately, because we had this problem in my other session from the other day where I was trying to use thieves tools and I didn't know how to do them. Thieves tools 5e. All right, just roll me a dexterity check.
That is a 23 total.
Nice. Yeah. So you take your little lockpick and shove it in this lock. It's a pretty simple lock, just one of those ones that gets opened by a skeleton key kind of thing. And the lock pops open, and the wooden door is now unlocked.
All right. So what's in here? She kind of like peeks around to see.
Are you opening the
Check
door?
what's in here. A peek.
Okay. So you
Just a little bit.
You barely open up the door and take a peek in, and all you see is pitch blackness. There's no light at all in this room. Seems like any windows are like covered up or something
Do I have
as well.
I have dark vision. Can
Oh, okay, yeah. So as you're looking into this room, never mind, not pitch blackness, even though there is no light, you see the faint outline of well, like scratch marks all along the floor, and a very terrifying creature standing in the middle of the room, kind of looking at you strangely, or curiously, as the word would be. What you see in front of you is, let me get the image, because yeah, everything's dumb.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm gonna have to do this slightly not how I intended, but this is fine. Just sorry for ruining the dramatic tension of the moment. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, what you see in front of you is a well, roll me history to see if you know what it's called, I guess.
Okay.
All of us, or just her?
Just her. She's the only one who knows, or is looking at this thing at this point.
6.
6, yeah. You don't know what this thing is. It's horrifying. It looks like it's half chicken, half lizard. It doesn't seem natural at all. It's just some kind of horrifying monster, but it's actually pretty small. It's only like 2 to 3 feet tall. Same range as bagels, basically. And yeah, giant, or I keep saying giant just because the thing itself is giant. It is a pretty small little creature, and it's just staring at you curiously, head cocked to the side. Doesn't look happy. And also, as you're looking around the edges of the room, you see a couple stone statues.
Ooh. Okay, that's not good.
Yeah.
I closed the door.
Okay.
Like, I'm not dealing with that.
All right.
That might be useful later, though. Keep that in mind.
Yep.
How about... Actually, I wonder, if I... Okay. I want to throw a bit of beef jerky at it. Like, just
You have
toss
beef
it to eat
jerky.
it.
Okay.
Like, hey, I'm on my way. You're cool with me, I'm cool with you. Okay? Just toss it. Like, sorry bothering you. Here you go.
Okay. So you toss a little slip of beef jerky in there, and it kind of like eyes it suspiciously with like chickeny reflexes, and kind of like takes a couple steps towards it, pecks at it, and then just like swallows it whole.
Like, we good now? We good?
It still just kind of eyes you, and like
Okay.
begins to raise its wings.
Alright, sorry for bothering you. Just keep doing you. If you're good, I'll let you out, okay? I'm sorry for bothering you. Alright, I'll probably be back soon. Bye. And closes the door.
Okay.
Don't go in there.
Good to
Any
know.
particular reason?
Just the creepy chicken lizard thing. With stone statues around it, so...
I take a look around and then I slowly just walk in.
Oh no.
Into that room?
I just said not to go in there. Why are you going in there?
I have an incredibly stupid idea. All of you get back down to the kitchen.
Oh no. Okay. Don't hurt any of my people though. So like,
Oh, no.
alright. Let's get back over there.
I'll make sure
If
this
he
thing
dies,
doesn't,
we're not.
and then I just walk in.
What did you say,
Before he
Bagels?
goes in, like, take beef jerky. I think it likes it.
So how are you
Right.
entering this room, Stuart?
Okay. Well, I walk in, walking kind of cautiously. I notice it's dark. I guess I'll cast light on something I'm holding.
What are you holding?
Screw it. I'm holding my YouTube.
Alright, so
Use that as a light source.
you cast light on your YouTube and suddenly you suddenly have like this basically neon tube that you're waving around, and it's casting light in an area around you, lighting up the whole room. The chicken kind of pupils dilate, and it just raises its wings again and immediately charges and begins like flapping and charging directly at you in the face. Roll initiative.
I'm just hoping all three of you have gone to the kitchen by now.
Yeah, Animoply is definitely like, come on, let's go.
Okay.
In the kitchen right now.
So my main goal is to try and cast animal friendship on this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I remain still. I slowly hold out the beef jerky.
We're rolling initiative right now. Can you give me your initiative?
Initiative. 12.
Okay. Everyone else roll me initiative too, just so I have it in case things go south.
I have
than they
8.
already are. Okay.
I have 12.
Okay.
15.
Okay. So, Ricard, you go first. You hear, and like the chicken starts charging, and the feathers are flying, and you just hear this nonsense happening from the other side of the doorway. As you guys are turning to leave, what do you do?
And he's just like, oh my god.
I mean, he said, I'm going to take a turn and just be like, he's got this. He said he's got this.
Means he might be dead already.
I believe
And
him.
shaking your head like I warned him.
So I'm just gonna take a step back from the door.
Okie doke.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Okie doke. Didn't expect all this to go this way.
He's got this.
Okay. So, next is the creature's turn, and the creature is going to make a bite attack at Stuart Lore's face.
Is it not in like a cage or something, or?
No, the reason that it was in this dark room and
Ah, okay.
well, it was kind of trapped in here, and all right, well, so Stuart, does a 16 hit you?
16. What's my armor class?
Not
My armor
16.
class is a 13.
Yeah, so that hits you.
All right.
So, this bird creature just kind of flaps and like pecks you right in the face, and it does. Let's see here. It does 4 damage to you. Gives you just a nice little peck across the nose, and gives you a nasty scratch. Other than that, you're fine. Now it is your turn, or at least you're
Ow.
fine for now. Wait, roll me a Constitution check. Sorry. Constitution save, my bad.
Oh,
I'm really bad at everything I'm doing, okay? the more frazzled I get, the more mistakes I make.
Okay, that's a nat 20.
Nice, yes, okay. Yeah, so nothing happens. Roll, or do what you're gonna do. Your turn.
All right. Wait, is it close to me right by now? Since
I
it
mean,
pecked
yes,
at me?
it's literally right in front of your face. Hasn't even hit the ground yet.
All right. Can I like try and slowly touch it and cast Animal Friendship?
Do you have to touch it to cast Animal Friendship on it?
No.
Okay. So you don't have to do that, but you can if you'd like.
Alright.
Yeah, so Animal Friendship is a spell that lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Blah, blah, blah. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Interesting.
Oh boy.
This beast's intelligence is a 2, however, so the spell has a chance of succeeding. Okay. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. Oh, well, it crit failed. So this beast suddenly thinks that you are its best friend.
Alright.
I knew I believed in you.
So, yeah, this beast is like, and it decides to perch on your shoulder. So it is now your friend for the next 24 hours. Oh no.
So is combat over now?
Technically, it just it is convinced that you mean it no harm. It doesn't necessarily apply to your other party members, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it'll obey your orders or understand your orders, considering it has a 2 intelligence. But yeah, it's your friend for now.
So the moment he walks out of that door, it could just attack us.
It could.
Oh dear. And I just gave him all my beef jerky, so oh dear.
So, combat's over, I guess.
Yeah, combat's over.
Yeah.
Good job, Stu. You did it.
Alright. Okay. Can I peek my head out the door and check if they're in the kitchen yet?
Are you guys in the kitchen?
It's
It's up to you.
It's been 6 seconds.
It has been only like 6 seconds, yeah.
Or at least make an attempt to go there?
I'm outside the door. Just
Yeah, same here.
Is Bagels in Ricard's bag?
Am I dead? Foosh just asks if she's dead.
No, Fush, you're still alive. You're just, well, not around right now. Nobody knows where you are. Stuart could have just died, though. To a chicken.
Yeah, Bagels is in his bag again, yeah.
Bagels is what? In the bag again? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm putting you on top of Ricard, so we remember that. Is the fairy still on your shoulder, Ricard?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Cool. Just catching up with that. Calcicho, meanwhile, I guess I'll just make another thing to keep track of him. He's just kind of there, following you guys as well. I'll just use this green guy over here to represent Calcicho. What would you guys like to do now? You've successfully, well, tamed the chicken.
Okay, peek my head at the door, see if they're still out there.
Yep, they're still out there.
Alright. I said head back to the kitchen. I may about to let loose like a huge crap show.
Also,
All right, everyone, let's go.
now that you have light being cast across this room, Stuart, you can also see that there's a chest on the other side of this room.
Ooh. That's his real motive.
Well, you couldn't see it before then. It was very dark.
Oh no.
What?
Okay, all of you, kitchen now. Hello?
All right, everyone, let's go.
To the
Okay.
kitchen.
Oh dear.
Wait, you guys are heading to the kitchen now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'll just put you there. Oh no. Okay. I'll go open the chest, I guess.
Mm-hmm. As you open it, you see that there is several like stacks of rations and that kind of thing for this beast. There's also a set of leather gauntlets to like deal with fighting this beast, as well as two potions in this. Sorry, and they are labeled anti-venom.
Oh.
All right, I'll take them all.
Okay. So yeah, mark
That could
that
be
on your
useful
sheet.
for diplomacy.
Yeah, I'm putting that on my sheet right now.
Mm-hmm. It's anti-venom. Or it's labeled that at least. Not necessarily antidote for anything. Yeah, alright. So yeah, keep track of that, Stuart. Yeah.
Mhm.
What are you going to do with your crazy plan while everyone else is in the kitchen?
Okay. Well,
Can I make a sandwich while I'm in the kitchen?
If you would like. I mean, nothing
I do.
else is happening.
I do that.
Alright, there is some fresh supplies in there.
Fantastic.
Oops, I knocked him over. I'm so sorry. I'm a failure at everything.
I mean, you're doing well so far, but
Yay. I'm trying so hard.
it's 4:05 now. Do we end it or do we go for a bit longer?
We can end it if you'd like and carry it on next week. There's no way that we're gonna get this this whole mansion done in this session. Tanya, what's the work situation? Like, would you be able to continue
I have
filming
work
that?
in an hour, so by the end of
I mean, for
I
like
have
next
to
week
go
or something.
by in about 20 minutes
Mm-hmm.
at the very latest.
What about for next week?
Next week I can ask to for the same time. So
I feel bad for, like, you mean to go in at the same time or to get out? Because I feel bad, like, messing with your work schedule
to
every
get in
week.
at the same time, honestly.
Okay. So would it be, like, would it inconvenience you for that? Because I know you were supposed to be a temp person for, like, 2 sessions, and now it's been 4 or 2 or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
We can't
but,
get anything done, apparently.
I mean, I'll try and figure it out. If I can't do it this coming week, then I'll be sure to let you know.
Okay. I guess we'll figure it out. So, I apologize for a bit of a scatterbrained mess. I've had technical difficulties, I've had real-life difficulties, and, well...
And you put this together on short notice, so...
I did my best. So I apologize for the scatterbrained nature of it. Next time, I'll have everything prepared and should be ready at a snap of a fingers, and it should be, like, very snappy, should be good to go. I already have the rest of this planned, and I mean, I expected it to go a lot faster, but who knows, maybe you guys will make it take longer and it'll get through multiple sessions, or maybe we'll just zip through really fast. I can never tell how much to prepare before this happens. Anyway, so in our next episode, we will we'll have everyone deal with the chicken unleashing nonsense and hopefully find the friends of the tribe of Elminor. Yeah, will our heroes do it? Who knows? I don't know what's happening. Thanks for all for coming out. I apologize for the nonsense. We'll
You're good.
carry it next week.
Oh, fun.
Alright. Have a good time.
Yeah.
See you next time.
I shall see you.
Bye. Sorry for the chaos. Was it still fun in general?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Yay, okay.
Good.
As long as you guys had fun, then I had fun. That's what matters. Oh my
Sorry
goodness.
for causing so much stuff.
It's okay. I'm just most of it was
Relax.
self-inflicted. I didn't expect Catherine to do what she did, and I didn't expect. Oh,
Expect the unexpected.
I try.
Expect the unexpectable, more like.
True. Yeah. I'm actually really excited to see what you do with that chicken, though. That would be
scared.
funny. Yeah, me too.